Hi there! Here is Christmas.
Yeah, today feels like Christmas because our engine has arrived.
Whoa!
And with it, all the accessories that we have ordered from Nanni.
Plus, they sent to us this small box.
Yeah, and inside,
Oh, it's one cup.
complete with coffee and tea.
I have a coffee and tea. Cheers. Long life to our new engine.
Welcome back to Sailing NB. We're a family living aboard our Open 66, and right now that means boatyard life in North Borneo as we replace our old engine. The old one's out, the new one's just arrived, and in this episode we'll show you all the extra parts you need for a job like this.
Now,
Just quickly, apologies for my voice. We've got a cold, even in the tropical area.
we start from the first item we find. Like we say in the previous video, the nice thing to buy the engine from Nanni is the catalog also, because we can choose all items for renew our engine room.
Yeah, they had all the parts in the catalogue that we needed.
It's something we're missing in this boat. We have in other boat we use. Is one real pre-filter, and we have a choice to have one real record pre-filter. For me, the record pre-filter is the best one because it's very fast and safety the change of the filter. Because in the other system sometimes you have an air leak. This one is the paper filter that you can find everywhere on the world, and sometimes if you are in trouble, I use it to wash with the brush tip and petrol. It's not probably suggested, but it's one system that saved me the navigation many times when I don't have any more filter. Every time you change the filter you find also the new o-ring for the cap and for the screw. Another important thing to say about this kind of filter is one decanter filter. Separate the water from the fuel. You can see if there is a presence of dirt on the fuel from the transparent bottom to the record filter. And also the other nice thing is there is one floating bullet inside. Maybe you heard. There is one floating bullet that if there is a water, stop the water to go inside to the fuel line. And that is very safe.
Nice.
The other system we had before is one small record system, but it's not so safe, it's not so nice. This one has also the protection from the heat. Is necessary when you have on the top to the engine, but protect to coming not transparent also the plastic of the bottom of the filter. Another super nice thing, the last one, if there is a presence of dirt or water, you can open the valve on the bottom of the filter and you can see the water is more heavy to the fuel, the level of the fuel go down. When it's completely empty you can close again, and sometimes it's so quick it guarantee to you very high safety, because if you have this problematic you can fix it in some seconds. This one for me is a dream. I always spend so much for having every boat I have, and this is a realization of the dream. In the reality we want to have the double record with the valve, okay? When one filter is full you swap the valve, you pass in a clean filter, you can substitution the old paper filter, but it's not for this time, it's too expensive. Maybe one day we add another one and we build our and we bought it also 10 spare filter for the record. Like this we are sure to manage to survive for a few seasons. You have to know that when you're cruising in a remote area like in Indonesia, often we buy fuel in a very small village, and the quality of the fuel is not so high. Many times we have blocked the filter.
Yeah. That's one way to do it.
Ecco. Non è bello, cioè. Ma perché l'ha fatto?
Timo, want to say anything about the fuel?
the fuel. The fuel there is on the back somebody put with one bucket the fuel in the machine and the machine give you the fuel. So watch coming everything from one big bucket open and they take with one like the flash water. See, they take with the hand and they verse inside.
So from that to this to you.
Lucky me a filter. This one give to us guarantee to survive for a few seasons.
The sea strainer. So this is for the saltwater intake. It's also for our saltwater foot pump, huh?
Yes.
Goes in, comes in through the same. Nice. Plastic's good because the metal inside doesn't rust.
For the water maker, you need the stainless steel, but we need to change the filter for our water maker foot pump line, and for this new engine, it's not obligatory to have one water filter because in reality we have one cell drive and the intake is from the cell drive. The intake, the through hole is on the legs of the cell drive, and ready is quite filtered because the water comes inside from small hole on the legs.
He's so fascinated by everything you've opened.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we encounter plenty of plastic in the water. So this filter will protect our engine from getting this plastic stuck in the impeller or the heat exchanger insert.
But because our old drainer filter is with one diameter too small, it becomes necessary to change anyway, and we want to have one filter for wall, and this one is the system tank. This one is the system for attach to the wall. I'm very nice, I'm very happy.
Alright, see if Taylor can do it without knocking the ball over. Difficult. No!
Ciao! Come on! You can do it! Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Another important item.
Ooh, this one's nice, isn't it? Look at this one. The Siphon brake.
I got to explain but many of you already know. Why we need one siphon brake?
To stop the engine being flooded with water after you turn the engine off.
Yes, because when you turn on the engine, there is one intake water pump making one vacuum pressure continue to suck more. Continue to suck inside the water inside to the circuit. And where is ended the circuit to the coolant salt water?
The exhaust.
In the exhaust elbow. From the exhaust elbow, the coolant salt water mix with the gas of the engine. And that's mean okay, if we have one continued positive pressure to suck inside the water from the elbow where mixed with the gas can continue to flow in and go to level and fill the cylinder and the engine of water up to where there is the level of the water line, correct?
Yeah, so it's important that you mount it up high above the water line above the water line when the boat is also heeling. This lets air into the water circuit when the engine's off, so that the water doesn't keep flowing and flood your engine.
This siphon brake also is produced from Nanni. It's very nice. The siphon brake is one system with one valve okay, up to when the circuit is in pressure, the valve stay closed because you see there is like a spring. The pressure of the water block the siphon. When the engine stop, the pressure stop, the low pressure stop, and the valve suck the air inside and making in level the two circuit of the pipe with the level to the floating line to the boat. And guarantee this to don't overflowing your engine. This cap is only for cover the spring system. If you don't have one system like this, you can put one T on the circuit and the top of the brake and the top to the siphon and you put one skinny pipe on the T. When the engine running, you have always the water come out from the pipe. You can put the pipe in the cockpit to see if the circuit is continuing to circulate the water. When you off the engine, from that skinny pipe, the air go inside and re-level the level of the water with the level of the floating line. And that is the system we used many years ago when it's not so easy to find stuff like that. Very beautiful stuff. Another important thing to explain, you can see the reduction of the diameter. You have two choice what is your diameter, and we have to cut here because our circuit is all the same to the maximum diameter of this pipe. That is the first one we have to open. Watch. Wow. There is the old documents of the boat. The terminal for the cable. The new one we have. The terminal, probably the one adapted for the engine. After there is something very interesting.
Oh, manuals.
Yeah, but
Download the manuals.
Download the manual. Nanni is a very modern company. You can take the picture to the IQ code, okay? QR
yeah.
code, and you download the manual.
Stuff beyond Timo's.
Yeah. If they send me one manual in print on the stone, maybe it's better. It's more easy for me to consult it.
Yeah, you open it, Nate.
And that's going to be the new control panel of the engine. We have a temperature, pressure, oil, and a revolution. It's the best one.
This is a big upgrade from Timo's homemade previous panel, which he was very proud of nonetheless.
Gear lever. Very nice one. This is the classic lever of many sailing boats. For me, I chose the basic one, okay, is this one, because it reminds me all my boat, because in my previous boat where I born, the Moody 33, I have this lever, and after I have in the 44 Moody, after also in the Beneteau, and now in MV. I'm very happy to have the same style of lever in all boats I have in my life. Our previous lever we discovered recently is completely corroded, sadly, because it's not very old, but the splice connection that is inside have no more teeth, they are all corroded, it necessity to be replaced. And with the catalog on Nanni, we have the perfect one we want. In the same time,
gear cables for the acceleration and also for the
C-Star, we take the decision to replace because we already have some problem on the lever, and we say maybe there is also the cable is very old and they can be broken. Better to replace both.
Because this sort of thing would be difficult to find here, is that right?
Absolutely.
Good quality stuff. Better.
Here you can find the Ultraflex, is the normal brand for cable for gear and gas, but they are the one properly for outboard engine.
So we also ordered 3 years worth of service kit. So one for now, one after the first year, second year, third year, or maybe sooner, or if depending on how much we use the engine. We thought this was really important because we're often in remote areas, so it'd be hard to get hold of these things.
We show what compose one service kit, Nanni, because I be quite surprised of the complete kit. Impressed the complete kit.
This is the thing you like the most, huh?
Yeah, inside to the kit you find the gloves, the black gloves for change oil, filter and everything.
Are they going to fit your hands?
Inside to the bags there is a full kit replace for gas kit of the impeller pump, for the saltwater pump, and
giant impeller.
This is we see after what is oil filter and diesel filter.
Yeah,
This is the full
diesel.
kit service.
Oil.
Now the rest of the parts they don't deteriorate annually, but what is very important and nice, they give to us each year sacrificial anode for the engine. What is the sacrificial anode? Is this bolt with the anode in zinc or aluminium, depending on what the choice, but probably it's the zinc. It's going to be installed and fit on the exhaust elbow. The exhaust elbow is the first point where the galvanic current they can come through the engine and corrode the engine. And there is important to have one anode. The anode is one material more soft to the rest of the components of the engine. It's going to be sacrificed and corroded on the place to corrode the engine. Now that is quite important to remember to check, and substitution each time is completely eroded because it prevent any kind of corrosion on the engine. The previous engine we have plenty corrosion, and probably because not correct.
We didn't have that.
We didn't have the anode, but we have some problematic of corrosion. This one, remember, also because the first part got to be aggressive, probably is the exhaust elbow, and one exhaust elbow costs one fortune, any kind of brand. Quindi we have 4 sacrificial anode and 4 impeller, 4 filter oil and diesel. Is quite amazing and safe.
4 pairs of gloves.
4 pairs of gloves that for me I need many more, but it's okay. That is something really I appreciate. But I've been impressed to the quality of the kit. Thank you so much, Nanni.
Thank you, Nanni.
If you'd like to support us on Patreon or with a one-off donation on our coffee website or via PayPal, I'll put the links in the description. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, we'd really appreciate it if you could click the subscribe button, like, comment, share it with your friends, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future episodes.
L'aquila reale, il gatto, il topo, l'elefante, non manca più nessuno. 1, 2, 3.
What are we going to say?
Vabbè, I dare.
You dare. Oh, hi there.
Siamo sicuri? Look like here at the center of the camera.
I don't know too
Is
well.
it?
You think it's straight? Hi there. Some water. Is there some in your bed in the bottle? We're going to have a look.
If try to don't talk when we do this, dai.
Okay, we try one more time.
Ok. Fai cadere il microfono.
La 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 la.
When the
Wow, it's a lot of filters.
You wanna say something? This one have also the if there is a
But when you turn the engine off, when you turn the engine off, any when you turn the engine off, when you turn the engine off, anything under the water line will then be filled with water, so that when the engine's not running and the pump isn't pushing the water through this over this like hill, it breaks the water flow.
try again.
Make sense?
Sì,
What I
it's
said
very
last time was
complicated.
better.
Give me a kiss.